The Panzer IV was initially conceived as a heavy support vehicle. During the course of the war, however, it became the backbone of the German tank fleet. Development was begun by Krupp in 1934. The first 35 units of the 19-ton Aus A, equipped with a 75mm KWK L-24, 2 machine guns, and 6-inch armor all over, were delivered by 6-inch armor, or 14.5mm, were delivered by 1938. The Panzer IV had pretty well found its final form with this first version because no significant modifications were undertaken during the war other than the upgrading of its gun and armor. From the middle of 1942, Aus F2 was equipped with the 2-inch KWK-40 L43, and its armor was reinforced through the addition of thick plates on the nose and at the front of the turret, finally producing a match for the T-34. Aus G mounted the even better KWK-40 L48. Aus H, May 1943 onward, was given reinforced turret roof armor, 3.1-inch or 80mm thick front armor, side skirts to protect it from anti-tank rifles and hollow charge projectiles, and wider tracks for use in the snow and mud of the East. From September 1943 onward, Panzer IV's wore a coating of Zimmerit paste to impede magnetic charges. With Aus J, April 1944 to the end of the war, it was decided to sacrifice the electric turret traversing gear in order to make room for an additional fuel tank, which extended the vehicle's range to around 160 miles, or 260 kilometers. From September 1944, skirts of wire mesh were commonly used in order to save weight. The Panzer IV remained a serious battlefield opponent through to the end of the war. Not a bad outcome for a design that dated back to 1934. There were also ammunition transporters, bridge laying, and recovery variants, as well as a series of self-propelled guns. Around 9,200 Panzer IV units were produced. In addition to the Wehrmacht, the tank was used by Germany's allies as well as by a number of neutral states. The last Panzer IVs in service were probably those deployed in 1973 by Syria, which had bought them cheaply from the Soviet Union's stock of captured tanks. So I just finished reading that, and incidentally, there is one of these at the military museum in Israel, captured by the Syrians, and it's actual Panzer IV. A Panzer IV-H of an assault gun unit on the Eastern Front. So you see the Schürzen, side skirts. See the nice thick tracks. There's the visor, driver visor. There's a man, Panzer crewman. There's a ball mount machine gun. It's a gun. Statistical data. PzKpfw 4 Asfrang H. Combat weight 27 tons. Crew 5. Dimensions in inches, length, width, height respectively: 233, 113, 105 without barrel or skirts, 276, 132, 105 with barrel and skirts. Engine: Maybach HL120 TRM V12, gas water cooled, 11,870 cc, 300 horsepower. Power weight ratio 11.3 horsepower per ton. Maximum speed 24 miles per hour road, 10 miles per hour cross country. Range 110 miles road, Range 75 miles cross country. Armament 3-inch KWK 40 L48 cannon, 2.3-inch MG34 machine guns. Armor 0.4 to 3.1 inch. Skirts skirts 0.2 inch. Fording depth 47 inches. So I presume the thickest armor is in the front at about 3.1 inches, and then grading back it gets lesser, and then the skirts, the shirtsen, have a thickness of 0.2 inches, so there's some protection there. And that has been the Panzer IV production.